Action. Welcome back to another episode of Rip Through a Podcast. It is episode 55, Reso-Matic.
55.
Woo!
And it is the off season. Well and truly.
You know, that's when we're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
We're scraping.
There's nothing to talk about.
But
there is.
It is a busy time, though, for local footy clubs and trying to pick up delisted players or players moving around. And I want to throw to you just early off, I haven't told you about this.
I love this shit. This is good because you're doing notes, you're doing things that I don't see.
Yeah. What is the craziest deal? Maybe you've had it, or you've heard of a player coming out of the system, or just even a local country player getting offered from any country league in Australia.
Well, I signed the biggest one in Queensland.
Yeah.
It was like, should I say? Yeah, it was like something grand maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's allowed, but everyone will know who it is. And then I got trumped the year after by a certain someone.
Yeah.
It was you. You signed the biggest deal apparently. And then Richie, that's I think Richie had the biggest deal.
Richie might have had the biggest deal, but
and then not me or you. One of us three. So that's what I've heard. And those numbers are crazy.
So
but another one that I have heard of was an ex-teammate of mine, Brendan Favola. So he signed I can't even put any numbers on it, but he signed with Wangaratta or Wodonga, someone like that. It was Albury Wodonga. It was Albury Wodonga, that league.
Yeah.
And he signed. He was getting PJs to and from the game.
For real?
Yeah, they got so much money. They got so much money. But he was like,
I suppose that brings people. He brings people.
He would have made his money back.
Yeah.
Like the club would have made the money back. Yeah. And the guy that owns the club, I think Jeffy Garlett plays there. I think he's like just a billionaire or something like that. Really, really, really wealthy.
Yeah.
So he would fly him in, like do all that, and apparently he paid off some of his debt or something. I don't know, some shit. But he would get like the games would be sold out every time he play, and he was kicking. I think he kicked 100 nearly, like that. Okay. He dominated.
So he played a full season with them.
Yeah, mate. He killed it.
Yeah,
I think they won the granny, and then the O'Halpin brothers they killed it too. They got a lot of money
in that same
league,
same team.
Yeah, won like a couple grannies.
Yeah, so
why? What have you got?
No, I don't have much, but I've heard like just some ridiculous things, like some offers. Even when my offers were going through like cattle packages, and you get like farm stock and all that.
So what they throw on top?
Well, you don't get necessarily as much money,
but
what you do get is like the cattle stock. So a couple of cows.
You got thrown because I was like your manager type thing.
Yeah.
You got thrown some weird shit,
some weird stuff.
But it's usually the clubs with obviously the pokies. They always those clubs have the most money. So when I do my games away, like one-off games around the country, it's like cash in an envelope post game. So it's like you're like a drug dealer. I've got like a safe off-site, not here, but it's like just cash and my passport. So it looks like I'm ready to get away.
So now, what extent will we see local footy reach in, let's say, another 10 years of payments? Will we get up? No. Do you think we'll get up close to $100,000?
Well, they can't do it. There's only ways they can pay someone like that. It's obviously under the table. It's illegal.
Yeah.
But if they got pokies, they can get that money easy. They can wipe their hands clean with that. But there's a way you can do it. Like, so you can be. So I don't know if you were this. You can be a player, an assistant coach, like ambassador, a midfield coach, ambassador for whatever. The sponsors and stuff. Do it for them. Like it's
days. All
they can do it. Like doing clinics, like sporting things, and you can. And if it's a league that wants you, say it's Quaffle, you can work with the QAFL as well, and like do some stuff with them. There's so many avenues to make money, but like for me, the most enjoyable is doing the one-off games because you go, like they fly you to wherever you drive, you spend a weekend wherever it is, and you come back and you got cash. And
it's completely random. So like
I don't know where the
you don't really have to face up each week getting tagged or competitions put.
That's the best thing about it. You will get like a little something,
but it's not as serious as playing a full season.
I'd rather play this like a quaffle than what the fuck I've been playing in because they can just knock you out and not give a shit because like they're just country bumpkins.
So
here, they got to play next week.
I then now wonder, like, what point will the assets get up to? With the cattle.
Just depends who it is.
Or maybe these new land packages. I know I've heard people have been offered land before.
Oh, you're talking about Geelong Footy Club. You're talking about
Geelong. Anyway, I want if people watching this or whatever, DM us some ridiculous payments or assets that have come in. It might even be just, four slabs after a game or something like that, or a year's worth of meat pies. I don't know.
Well, let me throw it to you then. So most of the people have been delisted?
Yeah.
Who would be the most paid player to go to a local footy team?
Ooh.
Probably, and to get the most out of them. Ruckmen are really good. Like if you have a good ruckman, and like when I do these one-offs, if you have a good ruckman, like we win every time because it puts it down your throat and you just clear the ball. But a ball user, Like,
I think someone like maybe like a Tom Mitchell could generate some good.
oh yeah, he would get a lot of people to
some really good money. Mason Cox, if he was to hang around, like
I think he would. He'd be the best paid.
He'd be the best paid.
Tom Mitchell would give you the most, like in terms of disposals and stuff, because he can win a hard ball. I think, yeah, he can win a hard ball.
Yeah,
but he's a ball like he would get 70s in local footy.
And then potentially guys that maybe have retired, like an Oscar McInerney filling in for a game and stuff. Their one-off games could be huge because he's a premiership player as well.
So Joe Hannison.
Yeah, so if he does a sportsman's night on top of that, and
that's what it's about.
And then he will get a lot of money.
You know what? So local footy's crazy. So they're doing all the signings now. Everyone that's been cut, as you said, will be getting emails. How many emails did you actually get when you got cut?
I think I must have gone through like some days I'd have like 30 missed calls on my phone, some of the same people, but it must have been offered
it was
a good 40 odd teams.
We got to say random, stop giving out our numbers.
Yeah.
I have two phones. One because one day when I don't want to use my phone, I just leave the iPhone at home and I take my Google Pixel with me.
Yeah.
I just fucking hate getting random phone calls. I hate it. And people are like, oh, hey, got your number from so-and-so. Don't give out my number or ask me first.
I felt bad because the state league teams, and there was like a lot of ex-AFL players that coach there or assistant coach. And,
Louis hit me up a shitload, Lillenberger.
They message you a lot and you're like, mate, it's not my desire to play state league. So I never got back to them.
Gorillas went hard for you too. How many meetings? How about our mate Nuxie?
Yeah.
Works for Sherwood. So obviously he's a Indigenous liaison and welfare manager at Brisbane Lions. He took us out for lunch and all that kind of shit.
Everything, man. Everything.
Oh,
just doing
so
the deals
funny.
And but like some of the stuff is like, fishing trip away or a couple of nights.
Because they can't, some teams don't have that money. So they can't, and they don't have the sponsors.
So they can't do it like that.
That's crazy.
What
do you reckon Dusty would get?
Oh.
Dusty's the only player that I reckon would have the biggest contract ever in a local foot. Just one game, even so.
Yeah. Yeah.
For one game and a sportsman's night with Dusty.
20K.
Fuck off. Way more.
More?
Way more.
Way more?
Yes.
That's 10K.
I'm saying 50 grand.
Wow.
For Dusty just to play one game and do a sportsman's night.
Wow. Well,
easy.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see what a team would offer.
If a shit kicker is getting, like me, getting near like between 7 and 10, bro, he's getting it. Like I've got stories galore. I don't know how good his sportsman's night would be, but he'd be interviewed and he would like.
Yeah.
That like I sell out like local footy games.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like when I say sell out, like shit like
I know what you mean.
Man, he'll get 50 minimum.
He'd get a bit. So no, that's just it's a busy time period for that. Like obviously, I know a few boys that are looking for new opportunities, and it's just VFL, Sandford, Waffle, all the local clubs, all these places you got to fly in and out of. So it's a busy time for them, but this period is for the nerds.
I just don't like if you're not going to play AFL again. Or if you know you can't play AFL again, you need to swallow that pill pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then think, how am I going to make the most money?
And do the best for you.
Because you can play VFL, you get fuck all.
Yeah.
You get nothing. You've signed for a local footy team, you're getting good enough like that and a job.
I've heard some crazy job offers too. Like I can't go into details, but like job offers of like big money. Like, hey, we'll give you this job. It's worth 160.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
we can only pay you a $500 match each.
You had a random one in Cairns or Tassie. I got offered to coach in Cairns and then like at a job up in Cairns. I'm like, why the fuck do I want to go to Cairns?
And I had one where a team offered me to play, and to boost my coin, it was to go play for another team up in a different state as a part of the package. So I'd be playing, and I was like, hang on, so I'm playing for you guys, but then take a few weeks off and play for them
before June 30.
Before June 30, and then I'll come back to you guys. So as a part of their package of signing me, and I thought, this is nuts.
Just a feeder club.
Yeah, just a feeder club.
You're gonna learn today.
Coin. But anyway, that's it's
crazy.
A busy period for them. So.
All right, quick talking points. Bailey Smith has officially been put on notice by the AFL. Apparently. Now, who knows if it's true or not, but the AFL has officially put Geelong on notice that star midfield Bailey Smith faces punishment if he continues to post controversial content on social media. The fuck? The league wrote to Cat CEO Steve Hocking after Smith posted and deleted a thumbnail image from a 9-year-old episode, The Footy Show on YouTube, in which the AFL personality Sam Newman verbally attacked age football journalist Caroline Wilson. So, obviously it's because what happened on their Mad Monday. What player dressed up as Caroline Wilson?
Oh, Max Holmes?
Yeah, probably Max Holmes or like Kavanagh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or one of them did something crazy.
He put up the photo.
And Robbo hated it. The journo came out just...
Robbo said if that was me and my brother...
He would have chinned him.
I'd like to see that, Robbo. I highly doubt it, mate.
I like Mark Robinson. You're not chinning no one.
You ain't doing nothing.
Maybe back in his day.
Not now.
You can't be a journo if you're punching blokes.
Robbo, it's a bold call.
Yeah.
That's a bit too much.
He came out of nowhere too.
Yeah, too much bark for mine.
I think he went through some health battles, but coming back and just going, fuck that old chin blokes.
Oh,
For less.
Me and my brothers would rock up. Like,
Who?
I'm not really sure if
I'm
I'd
not
be
his brother.
intimidated with Mark Robinson knocking on my door.
no.
I'd more laugh than anything about what the hell are you doing
Yeah,
here?
I don't think he would rock up to today's age. I think hopefully he's talking about back in the Disney.
Yeah, maybe back
but,
in the day.
I'm
not sure about this.
He's been put on notice?
I'm not sure about it. I don't really understand it. I don't get it. They're allowed to have a life outside of footy. I know you got to be this sort of public figure and portray a good sort of thing for role model for kids and stuff. But at the same time, it's not in your contract to say what you post on social media.
He's not
stuff.
bringing anything into dispute.
No,
hang on, like, I understand the whole be a role model thing.
Yeah,
but personality. If this guy's not a good person, say not to talk about base with anyone. If that guy's not a good person, no one's going to like him.
Exactly.
And that's a prime example of who not to be like.
Exactly.
So if he's a role model, yeah, he's hot as shit. He does all the bonds, cotton on stuff, or gets his rig out, gun player. He's got everything.
Yeah.
Like the looks and everything. What's it fucking on him like to be a role model?
He might want to target a different audience.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not.
He's making his money from bloody what's it called, that Tinder, like that kind of shit.
It's not for.
If he was boring, he's not making that much off field.
Yeah. So I don't think what he's doing is putting the AFL into any sort of trouble.
I haven't seen anything.
Like no one's gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna support AFL because Bailey Smith's doing this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just want a squeaky clean system.
Yeah, they do. But at the same time, we need guys to be himself. That's the entertaining thing, and that's from the outsiders what we like to see.
So I don't know. Caro's reported that, and she's probably reported that because that shit was like.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that looks a bit coincidental.
It just got very busy. Like
maybe she asked for it, please explain, and they're like, oh, we'll talk to him.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck was. Why was like the Geelong people wearing the Caroline Wilson thing? I don't get it. I don't watch that much.
Mad Monday antics, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I've seen fucking way worse dress ups. If they had photos from back in the day, everyone would be playing AFL.
I've got videos that I'll never release.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, all right. Well, hey, this has been announced. I think it's been announced for a while now, but the coaches have been announced. It is a State of Origin talk. Now, you brought this to the notes table.
Yeah.
Go through it, brother, because I haven't been really watching it.
Well, it gives the footy fan something to look forward to, I guess.
Who's been named?
So the coaches are Chris Scott.
Yep, Geelong coach Chris Scott.
Out of nowhere in his first season, Dean Cox.
Yeah.
But pretty good, though.
He must be the only coach in WA.
WA. Yeah, I don't know if there's any more coaches.
I don't want to say, hey, Coxie, you had a pretty good grand final team, didn't make finals. Why is he a WA coach?
Don't know. He must be the only one.
One of the best players ever as a ruckman, but
I think this is a chance. Maybe it's not. I was going to say maybe assistant coaches if they're like a legend in their state and stuff like that. Maybe give them a go. But
he'd be the best. Like, look, his playing credentials are ridiculous. But this is
one of the best rucks of all time, mate.
You showed me this, so we'll just whack it up here and I'll do the overlay and all that kind of jazz.
And if anyone was pretending that this State of Origin game is going to be the pinnacle of our game, they're kidding themselves, and we should go back to the drawing board. What this has the potential to be is an outstanding opportunity for the best players in the game to play with and against each other. In a period of the season where it's not only not a drag on the clubs, but it's actually a positive. So, at least from a Geelong perspective, our attitude is we're very, very optimistic that our best players will be playing in that weekend anyway. And the ones I've spoken to, their strong preference is to play in an Origin game as opposed to a practice game at a nondescript venue. I can say with confidence, maybe need a bit of support from the AFL people here, but I know enough about the environment in WA. I coached as an assistant there at Fremantle for 3 years. In mid-Feb, they're starved of footy. If it's not a sellout at Optus Stadium, I'll be staggered. I'd be very surprised if this wasn't given the best players play, because there is that caveat. But I'd be very surprised if this isn't an outstanding success and it builds to something much, much bigger in the following year.
So it's a bit of a.
How? So he's giving them so he's saying, okay, where it's not going to be the biggest spectacle ever. They're not going to go balls out. They're just saying it's a building block.
Yeah.
Is that what you kind of getting from? That's what I'm getting from.
Like, don't put it at the top of our game being.
It's not going to be the Origin that's better than their grand finals and that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's not going to be like how NRL portray it. Like this is
their life.
Do or die. Like,
yeah, okay.
It's not going to be that. But what he's saying, it is going to be
the best v best.
A big thing because it's a best v best. So, yeah, my thoughts on it is I'd like to see it at the MCG though. Not Optus.
Oh, okay.
For the first one back, I don't care after that. I just think the first one back should be in the Coliseum.
In terms of capacity as well, just like you think it should be at the home.
At the home of footy in Melbourne, You know, this has been gone for a very long time. Yeah. Why not set it up?
I think properly it's been gone for like 20-something years.
Yeah, like why not set it up like it's our grand final?
I think I agree with that.
Like I get, you know, WA big state, they love their footy, everything like that. But
how are they starved of footy?
Melbourne is the events sort of capital of Australia.
If I wanted it to be like a long lasting and we're back type thing. MCG for sure.
It has to be.
Optus Stadium, like that stadium itself is the best in the country.
But either way, I'm happy it's back in February. It gives us something to look forward to as footy fans. Yeah. We get to see the best of the best playing. Like I've said, I've put some ideas forward to the AFL. In these I want to see the under-22s play the All-Australian team.
They should do that before.
They can just build that up, like, you know, and it can be for charity or raising money for whatever, and it'd be great to see.
Yeah, I'm so keen for this. We're going over to it no matter what. We're definitely going. I know they're not going to be hard asses and be at it and go like all that kind of shit, but there's pride online, and you don't want to be the first like Origin back into AFL and look shit and not have a crack. And you're not, because I don't know how many of these, like I don't know what it's like for you. You're a Victorian. I don't know what it's like for everyone else, but like being a Tasmanian, if it was Tassie versus someone, I'd be fucking trying to knock everyone's head off.
Yeah, well, it'd be the same.
Yeah,
like Vic's a footy bubble. They don't want to go there and lose.
They don't want to go over to WA and lose.
We've all seen on the social media Vic should win by a country mile. Everyone says Victoria head and shoulders above. So there's a bit of that on there too.
Yeah.
But also, how about the coaches?
Oh, like look at this. Run me through the fucking stats of these guys.
Well, for this anyway. So Chris Scott, 360 games coached, 245 wins, 112 losses, 3 draws only in that.
That's crazy.
For a 68.1% win rate, which is, I think
it's the best ever.
I think it's the best in the AFL.
Yeah. I think it's the best. Well, you always see these players that get thrown up from Geelong Cats, like this Selwood, like Ablett, all that over there. Their win rate was like 80-90%.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
It blows my mind.
Barely lost.
Didn't even know what lost.
I think at one stage, Selwood had won more grand finals than he'd lost games, which is crazy. I think it was that at one stage. But,
maybe finals.
And then you've got Dean Cox on the other hand, who's 23 games.
That's what we're saying.
12 wins, 11 losses, 52% win rate. So
52 is not that bad.
If you're going in coaching experience, Scotty's head and shoulders above. So
it's, mate, look at that. It's 23 games versus 360.
But then what about the coaches from other clubs? How are they feeling watching their stars run out there?
They'll be shitting them. That's why we don't do it. Because obviously there's more money invested in our players than NRL. But NRL made like the Origin their thing, and they've done it so well.
They owned it. They said this is our biggest thing.
And they played 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like it's madness.
Yeah. Like
blokes do get injured in those things from the best. Like it's the best players. It's like some teams miss finals because of the Origin, obviously. Like their players go out injured. They miss those games. So obviously it's like does he come back? Can you imagine playing this game in the year and you don't play for your club, but then your club plays on a Sunday? Like you say this on a Friday and your club plays on Sunday. They'll play that.
Yeah.
In Origin.
Yeah, they would.
In NRL.
Yeah, they would.
It's how the fuck.
Crazy. It's crazy, mate.
It makes no sense.
They also get about, I think it's between 50, 30. I think it was 30 in COVID, and then now it's back to 50K a game. It might each. It might even be more now. Over 3 games.
Yeah,
so
the NRL would make that.
That could be 150
in one
grand.
game.
So
the Origin. All I'm saying is, I agree with Chris Scott on all that, because I'm not expecting them to go fucking balls out.
Nah.
Maybe for the second half. I don't know. Because it's like an exhibition at the start. It needs more time.
But it is feeling like an exhibition.
Yeah. 100%.
Like it really is. And
what he says.
I wouldn't mind. My only thing is I'd love to see it at the MCG, but I am looking forward to it. And we're going to probably be there. 99% sure
we're definitely going to be there.
So
I'm
looking forward to it.
I can't wait for it. Good job, AFL, for actually. It feels like they're listening to us now.
Yeah, they are.
They're obviously listening to the podcast.
They're obviously listening. They're on rip through it.
They're on rip. Yeah, they see us, our socials, and they're like, okay, let's do that, because they asked for it, and we just would do it. It's Greg's fun.
So, all right, Rob, I've got something for you here. I've put a little dagger in here for Rob. He didn't know who's setting up the podcast. So, I want you to blind rank these 10 new trades in their colours. Okay. So players in their colours in the new team. Their new team.
So 1 to what?
1 to 10.
So it's 1 to 10, and the players that have been traded just recently, where they sit in terms of being at the club.
No, how they look in their new colours.
Oh, how they look.
Yeah, just like freshness, style. Just like, hey, he looks good in that. So it might be like Kerno in the Sydney. I really like that. He's my number 1. So I want you to rate the top 10.
I don't even know.
And just type them down so you know your order.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to easily whack them up for everyone to see. So I'm just going to read out random. I've got 10 random players here that have got traded, and I'm going to read them out in any order, and you've got to put them in your 10.
I don't mind this.
All right, let's start off with Brandon Starcevich in his West Coast colours.
I like West Coast colours.
I know you do.
And I've actually seen a photo of this. So I'm going to put him at 5.
Ooh.
That's obviously like that's what everyone does, right? They put him mid-tier till you find out what's going on.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to go with Jack Steele, Melbourne.
Oh. Nah, I don't like that. You know why I don't like that?
Why?
I just don't like what they did to him.
Okay, so he gets low rank for what they did to him.
Is this what he look? Am I rating Steele? Because I fucking love Jack Steele.
No, we're not rating how they perform as a player.
Cool.
We're just rating how they look in their new jumper.
You should have had the photos when you showed me.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I assumed you'd already seen this.
I hadn't seen Jack Steele.
All right, Oscar Allen in the Brisbane Lions.
Mm-hmm. I like it at 3 because I know that I love Brisbane Lions colours.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. All right, Christian Petracca in the Gold Coast Suns.
No, I liked it.
Yeah, I know you've seen it.
I actually liked that. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go with number 2. The photo he had when he stand up there on the green grass because I edited it the other day. I was like, he looks good.
Okay.
And he was wearing the good one, not the shit.
A guest of ours on the podcast, Jamara.
Ugle-Hagan,
Yes,
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast again.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I like it because I'm happy for him. So yeah.
Damn, he's filling up the top quick.
No, I'm not.
All right.
I am.
TDK in the St Kilda.
Oh yeah, I am fucking going to.
This is why it's a blind rank. That's fair. Jack Silvani in St Kilda.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it because it's weird to me. Yeah. And nothing on him because I fucking love him. But I don't like it. So I'm happy with this. Silvagni. I'm happy with because like it's just weird to me to see him in St Kilda colours.
All right. Clayton Oliver in the Giants colours.
See, I'm happy with like a red on red or orange on orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be the worst.
All right, that's.
But Clayton knows that's my boy.
So there's 2 spots.
It's weird seeing him in the GW. It could be depends which GW.
Sam Draper in the Brisbane Lions colours.
Fuck. So okay, you've done the. Let me think. Got Liam Ryan still you haven't used.
Yeah, there's heaps I haven't used in there.
Brizzy boy, I'm gonna go with this. He's number 1.
Oh.
Why? Who have I missed?
And the biggest fish of the trade, Charlie Curnow. Yeah, but it's how they look. It's not how what they're rated as a player.
Well, I can use this. I can say because I'm a I got a little bit of blues in me, so it's hard to see those players go. So Curnow's number 9. But
there it is.
No, I've actually seen the photo, and I don't know if he's lost weight or something because he actually looks a bit skinny in it.
Might have been an oversized jumper.
Might have been. Yeah, if he had the proper kit on, like he's playing shit, then but they wouldn't give him an oversized. Did you see the guy who got traded?
Oh yeah,
the one who went to the Blues recently.
Yeah, what's his name?
He went to West Coast in the draft photo. Was
and he had the oversized.
It was massive.
Yeah, and is it Chesser?
I don't know.
Yeah, he had the oversized jumper on in both of them.
It was actually a pisser.
It was very good by them.
I actually will find it on the Colton site.
Campbell Chesser, his name is. Yeah, there it is. Chesser's fresh start.
Just being back in Melbourne.
Yes,
there it is. Yeah. See, how the fuck?
Yeah, that's bad.
What is that draft night?
Yeah, they've got
that's just draft night, like he's at the draft.
Yeah, they got Natanui's jumper for him.
That is funny.
And put it on him.
That is so bad. Even like, I don't think that. What do you mean they put Nick Natanui's on there? Like,
I'm just saying the length of it.
Oh, I thought you actually did.
And then they've given him TDK's old one in the
it's
Blues
a
one. So
who is that bloke?
High
draft pick.
Yeah,
a couple of years, like 2 years in, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. I think.
There you go. Well, that is my top 10. Unfortunately, I'm happy for the Brisbanes. So I'm going to see them.
Yeah,
so I'm happy about that. I'm going to see Draper. I've already messaged him, say welcome to the club. Had a little chat. Oscar Allen, rap that he's here. Petracca, I genuinely he could have been 1 to be honest. Yeah. I liked him in that. Ugle-Hagan, I'm happy for him. He's my boy. Stars, he looks pretty good in his TDK. Yeah, I don't know. I do like St Kilda's kit, but I just doesn't.
Still in Melbourne.
I didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe because it's what's attached to it.
Yep.
Fucking love Jack Steele. Savani, that's weird for me. Kurnow's weird for me. That's very wild.
Yeah. And then
Clates.
Orange on orange.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Very nice finish. That's a full orange tsunami.
And that's what I mean. He's going to fucking run
that's a genuine
this
tsunami.
Year. All right, now have a look at this, brother. Most valuable sporting teams in Australia.
I've seen this getting thrown around a bit.
Yeah. So this is look at it. Okay, so Penrith Panthers. Obviously, they're number 1 with $129 million. They're huge out west.
I did not see that coming.
No, have you?
I know
have you been in the facilities and everything?
I've seen them. I've never been, but
4 in a row, right? 5 in a row.
Huge 4.
4.
Yeah.
Like they're obviously the biggest team out there.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were like before success. I don't know, But obviously the people that got in the club, the Clearys are a massive name. They've had Brian Tuttle, they had what's the one with
Jerome
Luai.
All these guys.
They got
Crichton.
they're half of them are gone now,
yeah.
but they were stars. So they're marketable as all hell, and they're successful. Like they're gonna win premierships regardless. But they've got like their ground's sick. They got this awesome pokies, dinner, restaurant, everything like across the road.
You see them always go there after the games.
Yeah, pops off.
Yeah,
we're gonna go there after the granny.
After the granny.
Broncos speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's crazy how big they are here,
massive,
especially after winning.
See, I thought without a doubt, without seeing that chart, if you had asked me, I would have said Broncos by a country mile.
Yes, definitely.
Like
I didn't realize
I wouldn't have even put Penrith up there like at all. But
it doesn't shock me at all. But it's
premierships obviously are a big deal.
Yeah, of course. And look look at AFL.
Yeah.
Wow. Look who's second.
Yeah. Brisbane Lions. And I'm proud of them for that because that shocked me too.
Where is my commission? I came here and we were fucking... We wouldn't have been... The local
10.
team, Southport would have been more valuable than us.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
116 million.
So that just proves the point that premierships earn big dollars for your club.
Money.
So if your club's struggling, just make sure you win flags and you'll be all right.
So both codes mixed together, AFL and NRL. So it goes Panthers, 129 million. Collingwood, 127. That's always going to be the case.
They're going to be there forever.
Forever.
They don't have to win flags.
No.
They don't have to dominate. They're going
Wooden
to be...
spoons come out their bum cheeks. It wouldn't matter.
Won't move.
Broncos, 120 mil. Brisbane Lions, 116 million at number 5.
So fourth in the whole...
That's mad.
Which is huge from what we know that club as.
Man, credit to them.
Down in the dumps.
Yeah. Sydney Swans at number 5. That's shocking me.
Yeah.
115. How have they got more than Richmond?
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Richmond's had 2 bad years.
Yeah.
How's it dropped so much?
And it's such a big club. They had 100,000 members at one stage.
And then the Blue Baggers at
Big
99
club.
million. They're massive. They're one of the big 4. And then we got Parramatta Eels at 98 million at number 8. Geelong Cats. See, I feel like they should be a bit higher.
Geelong should be higher than Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney. I don't understand Sydney.
Mate, I'm from Geelong, and the whole town is on Geelong. It's go for the Cats.
Sydney's
painted
Sydney.
blue. Everything's painted blue.
And they've been in 20-something
they've
finals.
been in every grand final since AFL started.
And the Storm for the last 23 seasons have played 22 years.
Which is actually not bad because that's
amazing.
Just a stand like NRL club.
It's amazing
in Melbourne.
They've had some of the biggest names in the game though as well. So that's crazy. Obviously Cooper Cronk. They had Billy Slater and I'm forgetting his name. The other Mad Dog.
So 6 in the top 10 at
It's
AFL
even,
and 4 at NRL.
So yeah, top 5, it's even.
So
Sydney, so, 3 AFL. Good shit. The Panthers, obviously Broncos. Broncos is a Collingwood of the NRL. That's always going to be.
They won't move. They'll be a lock.
They've been junk for how long?
Broncos. Oh, they've been
other than last year.
But they haven't had.
No, from last year, last 2 years, guns.
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah.
Grand final.
Lost.
Didn't play finals last year.
Didn't play it.
No, they didn't play finals. So past 3 years, I've played in 2 grannies.
Yeah.
So before that, since I've been here, they've been terrible.
I wouldn't be surprised if they jump to number 1 started next year.
If they go again, and
they'll smash records, I reckon.
They'll be in the
20
country.
years since they won a flag or whatever it was.
So surprising to me to see Brisbane and Sydney there. That's really, really surprising.
Yeah, me too. But good shit.
Oh,
well done, Lions. I mean, that's
all right.
But flags get you money.
Obviously, yeah,
flags,
success.
Yeah.
Because Geelong, I thought that'd be more. But hey, Joe Ass, our boy Joe.
Bubble.
Big Joseph, Joe. He's going to be the best player in the trade this year and for their new club. So I've got all the trades here.
I already know mine off the top of my head, and I was 100% last year with the Bailey Smith one.
You were. You said
so
it early.
I want to go back to back. I want to be back to back in this field.
Go for it.
It'll be hard not to go past Christian Petracca for mine.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
I just feel like fresh start for him. We forget how good of a player he was.
I think we have.
He's not the 2021 Christian Petracca and all
I
this
think
stuff,
he's not.
But I feel like this move for him up here, he wants to enjoy footy again. It's obviously tried to get out of Melbourne for the last 3 or 4 years. It's always been trade rumours. So now there'll be none of that. He's set at his new club. He's got good midfield depth around him. He's got an up and rising club.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he can really, give Gold Coast something and have a really good year for him.
That's a really good. You just put that so well. That all makes sense. So this year, his stats, 581 to 86 disposals. That's still a fucking very, 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 very good year. How many goals has he got? Goals, only kicked 18. But that's more than...
I bank on him having a better season than that.
So 2022, he had 673 disposals, 19 goals. That's a monster year. And, 2021, bruh. That's a big drop off.
Yeah.
730 disposals. That's averaging like 30 something.
So
29 goals, brother. He's not that guy. So you're saying he's going to be that guy in 2026?
I'll say I'm going to say he's going to be close to that. Just maybe with their Gold Coast midfield depth, I don't know how high his disposal rate will be if he gets as much time, but I'll say his output could be as close as that.
Grand
Close
final
to that.
2021.
With a fresh start, all this pressure off him. They had the troubles of going away and all the surgeries with the club, and the club didn't handle this right and that right. What we read in the media, and
That club's fucked.
Yeah.
Because last year that came out, and I said, you're not keeping Cozzy, Petracca, Clayton.
yeah.
Like,
So I
and
feel like with none of that around, he's got a fresh start, and
they're 39 and 2 in the granny. Who got the norm?
he did.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So
Fucking bang, bro. No,
so fresh start. I feel like he's in for a big year.
Oh, I agree with that. No, I do. But for me, they've been crying out for it all year. They went from a grand final. I don't know how they made it in the grand final without a key player, which was Amadi. He was the key, and he's not the guy. Like a gun, but like too much load for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, fuck, Sydney need a forward, and Sydney need a forward. He's like, yeah, but he's Geelong boy, and all this. Oh yeah. Oh. I was like, oh, we need a key forward too. But whatever. Mine to have a baller year is Charlie Curnow.
Yep.
Now-
How baller? Coleman medal baller?
Yeah,
or
I'll say top 3.
top 3.
Minimum top
yeah,
3.
I'm happy with that call.
Yeah, so
That's a
Sydney
big call.
Sydney have been crying out for this. And
Yeah.
to make a grand final without that, so post Buddy era, they didn't have anything. Amadi was very, very good for them, like considering what he is as a player.
Yeah.
And he's a top player, and he showed he is. But to have Curnow relieves pressure off Amadi too,
Yeah.
and he might be even better. But for Curnow to come into the Swans, where are they going to kick the ball?
Straight to Kerno.
And how good is Curnow when he's up and about?
Up and about, Heaney at the feed or Heaney as a second. It's
brother.
nutty.
It's
gonna
the
be
it's
nutty,
the
so-
puzzle the piece of the puzzle they were missing.
Yeah.
And to get that, it's the best trade of the thing for me.
Oh, it's a big S.
It's
without
a
doubt.
It's the
without a
best for
doubt.
me for like what that team needed,
Yeah.
because they could have gone over and got a bunch of whatevers.
Yeah.
But to get to somehow snare Curnow, so Colton got 2025, 2026, 2027 first round picks for him, which is huge, and they gave away Hayward and Florent was someone else.
Yeah,
but
Florent.
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So
So
no, that's a good call, Rob. I think
Charlie Curnow top 3 Coleman medal next
Yeah,
year.
I actually like
if
that
not
call.
winner.
Yeah, and that'll take Sydney a long way.
And they're playing finals.
into finals.
They're
yeah.
playing finals.
Yeah, they'll play finals.
Yeah,
Now,
they'll play finals. If
so-
they don't play finals, fucking who cares?
Well, there you go, Joey. Thanks for that. Hopefully, I can go back to back with my predictions.
Yeah.
And maybe Robbo can get on the board. Who knows?
I don't think I will, but
See how we go.
I like that boat. What else we got, Resource? Just to finish it off, I think we've got
Wrap it
something
all
else.
up.
Nah, early grand final predictions for next year because big Kane Cornes
Oh yeah,
has said, you run me through this because I didn't really say
seen
it. SEN?
They said, "Oh, let's go for our way too early grand final predictions."
Was
And
it
I
SEN?
thought, Fuck, that's early.
Well, who's yours going to be then? Kane Cornes grand final prediction.
I can't go past the Lions again.
Yeah, no, wait, 100% they're in there.
Because what we've already spoken about their midfield depth and then their secondaries
Yeah.
and what they have to come back is better than any trade period or draft.
The players that they've got coming back is
So for Cornsey not to have even thought about Brisbane or all these people not say it blows my mind.
he doesn't know anything that we don't know. Like you can't say Bulldogs. I don't know.
because
I
these-
want to see the clip because I don't know. How to
Eight
get it.
guys that come back in
To their team,
to the Lions team
exactly.
are better than any draft and trade you'll get this year as a collective.
Run the people through those names then.
Well, there's Berry, there's
Yep.
Jack Payne,
Yep. Kitty
there's
Coleman.
Kitty Coleman, Noah Answorth,
Mm-hmm. Link McCarthy can play in that.
Leg McCarthy. I mean, people forget he was winning the BNF before he did his knee.
Yeah.
So there's a few there that can slot back in.
Well, here we go. I found it.
And apologies if I've forgotten anyone on that injury list.
Who's your early premiership tip?
Oh,
Come
don't
on.
ask
No,
me
no.
that. I
could
feel
ask-
sick even
you
answering
You would have
that.
thought about it. Who do you
No, I
like?
wouldn't have.
Yes,
Actually,
would've.
you know
would
what?
have. You would
That's
have.
where you've overstepped because I categorically
I'm not
have not
asking
thought of
for
it.
your ace. I'm not asking to go deep diving onto how you see it all
What an
playing
absurd
out.
question on October the 20th.
Who's your early premiership tip?
Oh, I haven't given it a second thought until just now. And for what's and giggles, I'll go the Suns.
Okay, fair enough. Hey,
Go on then.
No, I'm just gonna hold.
Who's winning the flag? Ah, see.
No, I think the Western Bulldogs will win the flag next year.
Oh.
I do.
Are you proud of yourself?
And I left out Lockie Neal out of Brisbane's midfield mix. Apologies to the dual Brownlow medalist.
Big omission.
Apologies. Thanks, Mick.
No, I think that. Well, I mean, Kingy and I'll sort of deep dive that late in February, probably.
Oh, I get it.
But it's
okay.
no, in terms of the 8, and how that's going to, we'll have.
Yeah, I don't need to see anymore. I don't know.
So I wonder what I wanted to Cornesy. If you come across this clip, I'm waiting
Did they make
to
finals?
see. No, they didn't.
But they're winning the granny.
They're winning the granny, and I want to see why. I'm interested to see his reason why, but
I'm trying to think who.
I really can't go past Brisbane.
Who was injured in the later half?
For the Dogs?
Like not many, right?
Well, there's Sam Darcy and all those guys.
But he was playing.
He was playing. Like they didn't
Like
have
continuity. If they made finals, they would have been scary as fuck.
Scary.
I agree with that.
No doubt.
They could well and truly be in the grand final, but I don't know about winning it.
Yeah.
I'm going grand final. To me, I feel like the Suns are going to get so good.
Yeah.
And so Brisbane Lions are in the grand final. I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat a hat otherwise. But yeah, Brizzy and Suns, can you imagine? The Suns got so much better this year, and they showed they can actually fucking handle a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Petracca and the team, leadership, being a grand final, being a Norm Smith.
Can add some stuff for him.
Yeah, it's crazy for me.
So
like if he gets say if Ugle-Hagan's at his best next year, holy shit, King gets better.
They're gonna get scary.
Like I don't see a weakness in there.
Yeah, they're gonna be scary.
This is a health battle. You don't know anything.
Well, you got to have a bit of luck. But then I talk about that health thing, and you got to love it Brizzy's position because they had all sorts of stuff going on, adversity and blokes missing and blokes playing your captain as a sub and all this stuff. So you can't help think they're going to be an absolute powerhouse next year.
So this was the injuries at the back end of the year, and this was pretty much the whole year.
Oh, Hipwood, I've forgotten him.
You forgot Hippie.
You know,
so Jared Brady popped his shoulder out. That sucked. He came back and played in granny. They won it. Tom Duday. So I don't know anything about this guy. Met him a few times. I like him. I actually like him.
You know, people say like, oh yeah, you know, Hippie and whatever. Yeah, he might not kick you 50 goals, but it's a support role he plays. He relieves other forwards, and I guess this is what some outside of the footy world don't really understand. They just look at the stats.
100%.
And that's fine because a lot of people.
If they didn't make the granny or whatever, everyone would have seen like, oh, he actually. That's why he's so important to the team.
Yeah.
Kitty Coleman, 2023 grand final, 20 disposable at halftime. It looked like he's going to be the best player ever.
Yeah, I just think, like, I'm Brizzy biased, but I think
the
whole of Australia would be backing me with
I'm
this.
Not
no,
biased.
You're not at all.
If any conversations we have, I usually try and go against you.
Yeah.
But no, they're grand final next year.
Yeah, for sure.
If they're not, mate, they've won 2 in a row. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But they should get a 3-piece. But Suns, for me, they're going to jump right up there in terms of where they're going to be. I don't know. But should be grand final.
Yeah. Well, you'd imagine.
The AFL would be pulling themselves.
So you'd imagine Brizzy and Suns will be in the top 4 coming into the season.
If they stay healthy.
Yeah, if they stay healthy. So that's it, Rob.
That's it, mate. That is episode 55, mate. I'm going to chop this shit up, whack it out whenever I can be bothered.
That's called scraping the gum off the barrel, rip through it, episode 55. I threw some curveballs out that you didn't know.
Let's do some fucking get some guests on.
Yeah, we'll get some guests. You know,
I don't want to talk about
a few
bullshit.
boys are on holidays. We're going to start the mini-series
Next week they're getting back. They're going to start getting into training. They're going to come back sooner or later. We're going to get so we've done the Kai one. We're going to do about 4 or 5 more.
Yeah, teeing it all up. So that's where we're going to get you guys hooked in still to the footy season, give you a little bit of content. But
that is us.
Stick with us, and that is us. Thanks to all our sponsors. Love you.
Peace out.